As a college educator for over a decade, I have participated in the growth and celebrated in the success of my students. Nothing is more gratifying than to hear students tell me that my course was the best they had ever had and that they loved the way we presented our material. There were times, however, when I noticed while grading tests that some of the students that seemed to be doing well in class were scoring low on test outs and bombing on quizzes and exams. My recent studies on brain-based learning and research into multiple learning theories had me questioning the way we were evaluating our students' learning performance. Lopez and Patron supported my inquiries by pointing out that the MI theory was a more comprehensive way of defining overall intelligence as opposed to standard IQ testing, and that they felt it identified strengths in other intelligences. This was my catalyst for the original idea for my action research topic. However, upon further investigation, I noted that those same students testing poorly were coming into the exam rooms looking frazzled and panicked. Burke and Nanda confirmed that test anxiety produced such symptoms as accelerated heart rate and extreme perspiration. As it turns out, according to Salen, test anxiety plagues anywhere from 25% to 40% of the students because they are worried about the high stakes of the outcome, which could be as detrimental as failing the course. Lower scores were directly related to those showing signs of test anxiety. It was at that point I decided to narrow my action research topic to finding ways educators can help alleviate or eliminate test anxiety in the classroom. My plan is to start with the analysis portion of the ADDIE model and use written surveys and one-on-one interviews with students both before and after exams and lab evaluations to determine which students are having test anxiety symptoms and to what degree. Using the data gathered, I hope to uncover the more common causes of test anxiety. From there, I plan to implement proven methods of stress reduction, treating both the emotional and cognitive facets of the test anxiety. I will then evaluate the students' test scores and overall well-being following the test to determine if my stress management techniques had indeed made an impact. Test anxiety not only negatively affects the student's evaluation, but also negatively impacts the motivation of the student's continuing education. Sellers reinforced this by saying that interpersonal theory was arguably this century's most sought after of the MI intelligences because of its ability to enhance the student's success and make them lifelong learners and therefore good employees. So if we can reduce test anxiety on just one student a month, the effort in this action research project and the difference it would make in someone's life would be more than justified. After all, isn't that why we became educators in the first place?